because should his side lose here, this could well be Andrea Pirlo's last team selection for Juventus. He attempts to save himself by making two changes to the side that drew with Torino on Saturday. Buffon returns in goal for Szczesny. Kulusevski is left out after his error at the weekend. Adrian Rabiot is a rather defensive change coming in to replace him.